Want to get rid of your anxiety? Well, rule number one is learn to read your anxiety. Fear is hardwired into your brain for one reason, and that's to keep you alive. If you suffer from panic, OCD, or phobias, these types of anxiety activate the fight or flight mechanism. And it's important for you to remember that the fight or flight mechanism is designed to be activated when you are in imminent danger of dying or sustaining life-threatening injury. To that extent, when your fight or flight system is activated, it wants you to behave or act in a way that will actually keep you safe. That means when it's triggered, you have an instinct to escape or avoid, as this ensures the greatest likelihood of survival with the lowest risk of harm to your well-being. So what's the problem? Well, if you have chronic issues with anxiety, OCD, panic, or phobias, your fight or flight system is being triggered when you are not in a life-threatening situation. In fact, you're completely safe. But your anxiety doesn't realize that. It triggers a false alarm due to a misperception of the situation, and it compels you with great persuasion through your emotions, through the physical discomfort, to respond by seeking safety. If you want to beat your anxiety, you have to learn what the safety-seeking behaviors are. You have to become aware of when they're occurring, and you have to eliminate them from the list of possible choices when your fight or flight system is being activated. And that's easier said than done, but you can do it. I'm going to teach you how to read your anxiety right now in the hopes that it will give you an edge in recognizing these safety-seeking behaviors and thus begin to eliminate the disruption that anxiety is causing in your life. So without further delay, here's how you read your anxiety. READ is an acronym to help you remember the safety-seeking behaviors. R stands for ritual and reassurance. The E stands for escape. A is for avoidance, and D is for distraction. Rituals are behaviors designed to help alleviate the discomfort and anxiety that you might feel. Rituals can range from things that are somewhat logical. That is, if you have a fear of getting a disease by touching a hand railing, you might wash your hands over and over and over again. And it might be less connected to the belief. You might have an experience or a belief that your child is going to die of cancer. And so you might feel like you need to flip a light switch over and over and over again until it feels just right, until the discomfort of that thought goes away. That's ritual. Reassurance is looking for a person, a thing, or some certainty that everything will be all right. And some examples of this include the person who needs, maybe you need a safety person to go places in public with you, or maybe asking people to tell you everything's going to be okay repeatedly in different ways over and over and over again. Carrying around Xanax or some kind of benzodiazepine in your purse or your pocket just in case you have a panic attack. This is reassurance. Escape is when in an anxiety-provoking situation already, you flee. If you are in a situation where you might have to do some public speaking, you might feel ill, right? Or you may feign illness so that you can leave, or come up with an excuse why you must leave. Maybe you are at the grocery store and you have a cart and you abandon that cart and leave the store without groceries in fear that you might have a panic attack. This would be escape. Avoidance is completely steering clear of places and situations that might cause anxiety. Missing your son's basketball game because you might be embarrassed in front of the other parents, or refraining from exercise because your heart might beat fast and it could cause a panic attack, or refusing to use a public restroom in fear that you might contract some life-threatening disease. This would be avoidance. And finally, distraction is focusing your attention on anything except your anxiety and discomfort. This could be watching a clock or counting. Believe it or not, it could be breathing deeply. Could also be a distraction, even though deep breathing is one of the strategies that a lot of people teach for anxiety. You need to eliminate reassurance, ritual, escape, avoidance, and distraction when confronting situations that trigger your fight or flight mechanism. If you do this consistently, you will tap into your body's natural ability to habituate and adapt to the uncomfortable situations. It will help you to begin to learn by experience that you are actually safe in the situation. Over time, your brain will be conditioned to learn and perceive the situation accurately. And I think more importantly than anything else is that you'll learn that you can handle anything your anxiety throws at you. Now, I don't talk people out of anxiety. After 25 years, I've never seen that done effectively. The only way to overcome anxiety is to take action. Unfortunately, watching videos like this, information alone is insufficient for change. There's no easy way to overcome your anxiety. You have to put the work in. Now, as of the end of this video, if you've been with me this long, you now know how to read your anxiety. So here's a call to action. Over the next week, just become aware of your anxiety and how it's directing you to seek safety through ritual, reassurance, escape, avoidance, and distraction. You can track it on your iPhone, you can write it down, or you can use a free tracking sheet that I've included in the section below. Now go out there and use what you've learned today. You can eliminate those safety-seeking behaviors, but the first step is to become aware of when they're actually happening. I hope you found this video helpful. I'm Bill Emmaheiser. I'm from anxietyrecoverycoach.com. If you did find value in this video, please hit the subscribe button or share it with somebody else who might need this information. And of course, if you have any questions about this or any other anxiety issue, please put it in the comment section below, and I will get back to it as soon as possible and try to answer your questions. Now, go out and have a super fantastic day.